My name is Luke Rucker. I'm 15 years old and I've been racing bikes for 5 years now. My dad got me into racing bikes and just riding in general, just because he was a cyclist himself and I saw him doing that and it interested me.
Luke started really enjoying cycling when he got attracted to the equipment, to the bikes and all the gear. When the conversation changed from riding to, Dad, look at this bike or look at this pair of shoes, that's when I knew he was addicted.
I train 6 days a week, most weeks. However, I don't really get to consistently train 6 days a week just because I'm involved in so many other activities that take up my time that it's not realistic to be able to train 6 days a week. A cyclist is defined by their ability to suffer and really put themselves in that box of pain within their mind and just be able to endure through an effort or just any really hard, intense, long workout. I've never lined up to start a race and had my mind just been totally calm. I always have a plan, whether it be I'm working for a teammate or I'm trying to win myself, and doing my breathing exercise before the start really helps me to calm down and focus and just like get my thoughts collected. On a really long race, generally after about 2 hours, you just want it to be over. Like anything over that, it's just ridiculously long. It just takes a lot of mental toughness to really make it through that. Racing is about like doing the best that you can, and if after a race I feel like I put myself out there and reach the limit of myself in a race, even if I didn't win, like I'm happy. That's my goal going into races.
Luke has changed since he started cycling. He has always been a procrastinator, and so now it is even more difficult. He's having to plan his rides and his homework time throughout the week. He's got one thing he loves to do and he's got one thing he has to do, and trying to schedule it all in and rest and sleep at the same time is a big challenge.
I want to be able to, be an Eagle Scout and be a really good cyclist and get A's in school and, have a social life still. But like being able to balance all that, it's like almost impossible. But what it's really taken is sacrificing a little bit from every area of my life so that I can still do everything. Before I really started pursuing cycling to the level that I am today, I was in band, I played clarinet, and I don't know, it just took too much time and I wasn't able to do it to the level that I wanted to be able to and still see myself grow as a cyclist. So I had to pick which one I enjoyed more, and that was cycling. Socially, I definitely have to make a lot of sacrifices. Friday night and just on the weekends when my friends want to go do things, I can't because I have to train, and that really sucks, honestly, but I'd say it's worth it. I wouldn't tell my friends that, but it's worth it.
When Luke got into cycling, a lot of things changed. One of the things is that every Saturday there's a ride that he wants to go to, and if it's not Saturday, it's Friday, or there's one on Thursday. And so ever since I got my license, sometimes I'm a glorified taxi driver. They call me a sister, but I really think I should start putting a meter in my car. He struggles with planning, and so there's one of the things that's taken a toll on the family is having to pop up and drive out to the velodrome on a Thursday night when maybe I have an essay due, but that's okay. You do what you can for the people you love.
The other challenge that Luke puts on the family with this hobby is it's a very expensive hobby. The bikes and the equipment, there's always something else that's carried out there to purchase.
Whenever I feel like really bogged down with like life in general, like whether it's school or family or just issues with friends, like being able to go and ride my bike helps me to clear my head and just get away from all that for however long I need.
Luke's always been a dreamer. He loves to dream, he loves to imagine, he loves to see the possibility in the future and things. One of the things he's learned with cycling is how to see the different phases of a hill and climb up it in a steady pace, when to accelerate, when to decelerate. And that has been something that's impacted the rest of his life, not just cycling. is how to break down a hill, and it's helped him problem solve and all the other things that he honestly really struggled with before he learned how to cycle.
As a mom, when Luke first got interested in cycling, he was really kind of, I think, struggling to find his niche, and he was also needing a way to kind of unwind and escape. And I think what cycling has given him is that it's given him the chance to be independent and kind of get out his energy, but in a really positive way. You know, he used to play more video games and spend a lot more time kind of holed up with the computer, and I love the fact that now he gets outdoors, and I think it's made him a better person, really.
I love the suffering. I don't know, it's weird, you know, you wouldn't think that a person should like suffering and putting himself like in pain, but I don't know, I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy being able to push myself like to my limit and then beyond that.
Luke is a dreamer that's forced to live in the real world with the rest of us. He's always had this imagination that amazes me. He gets to a race and he sees the victory before I even see the starting line. And so that possibility that he sees has allowed him to grab a lot of opportunities, I think.
Having a passion that is your outlet, that's absolutely essential to making it through the life that we as teenagers live. I definitely would not be the same person that I am today if it weren't for cycling.